Hey guys, it happened again, and I recorded, this time only 20 minutes though, and the recording did not capture any video, it was kind of important what happened, but I can go over it, and it won't be nearly as exciting, but at least I'll explain. So, the yak was born. Yeah, I didn't do anything with that because the yak ended up being a female yak, and I want to have double the baby yaks the next time they give birth. And the way that I checked that it was a female yak was I went into here and I saw that there were two females as opposed to the one that there was before. So I just want her to, I want both of them to give birth again so I can have more babies. And we had our first goblin attack. That was pretty neat. Nobody died. It was a super quick affair, and the goblins were dead within, like, seconds. It was crazy, and that's why we have these two skulls. There were two of them. I set up the bone carver to make a goblin skull helmet, because any armor is good armor, I figure, and, it looks really neat. Other than that, I just set to build this. I dug a little bit more into here, and there's still more copper to get, and I set up these rooms. And this got built, and I also asked for an ambassador from the Chilled Kingdom to come over. Yeah, that's what happened. So, that was fun. That was super duper fun. Oh yeah, also, I learned that my drinks, we were running out, pretty much. So, yeah, the wells are cool for getting drinks and everything, but they have to stop whatever they're doing when they're thirsty and run all the way over to this well to get a drink and then come back, and I don't think that they stay satiated as long. So, yeah, I wanted to get more drinks going, so I set them up to build this distillery. And hey, they built that. So that's what happened, and I'm really hoping that this is the last time that happens. Because that particular episode was just filled with so much that it was such a shame that none of it got captured. So yeah, in the future I will try to make sure best I can that this stuff gets captured. But yeah, I set them up to build sausages, and I don't think there's no goblin meat left. But funny thing about, they have it? I don't think there's any sausages left. But the funny thing, there we go, about sausages made of goblin meat is they're called goblin sausages, which is pretty neat, I thought. At least it looks funny. Yeah, the sawmill got built, but that was like right in the beginning of the episode, and so I got rid of the workbench by dismantling, deconstructing it, and I built a wood carver in its place because I want all these wood producing things in the same area. You can see them all run over to the well, and then I guess they run back. Yeah. So that's good. That's the recap here. Yeah. So I think we'll just try to build build more of our armor producing areas. That's a big thing. That's an important matter to construct, because although we did beat the goblins really easily, really quickly, it's still kind of important to be able to destroy them nicely to not have all our gnomes die. They get harder each time, I think, so we want to have everybody equipped. And right now, I think only one of them has a weapon, so that's not totally helpful. That's not the best thing that we can have for our army, for one of them to have a weapon. Although it does work with our perk, the Way of the Gnome, where they do more damage if they don't have any armor or no weapons. Is anyone wearing the skull helmet? I wonder. There's probably one of them. We'll look around and they'll look really interesting. The skull helmet just looks so neat. No, okay, they aren't actually, because two of them are here. I guess I can tell them to, because I really want them to wear it. So well, I don't have, You know what? My leader is going to wear it. Yes. Oh, that's another thing that I did. Totally minor thing, but I just made this position called leader, and that's what they do. I should tell my basic soldiers to retreat if they're bleeding. And ammo doesn't mean too much of a difference right now because they don't have any long-range weapons that need ammo. But that's kind of important. I can also make a new uniform. And I just want this one to showcase the skull, so I'll call it skull. That is not how you spell skull. Skull uniform. Why not? Actually I can think of a bunch of reasons why not. I only have two skull helmets. I'll just call it this anyway. So I want that. And this is how you set it up. Well, you can say any, or you can say specifically I want a breastplate here. I think as long as they find anything that can go onto that specific body part, they'll put it on. But I want them to wear the best of things. So I'm going to tell them to wear just basic stuff. And I want them to have swords. I'm going to go with, I actually want stone sword. Yeah, because I can make stone swords right now, and I can't make the other types of swords. So it's probably best. Yeah. So I'll find my leader position right here, and I'll tell him to wear the school uniform. And he'll put that on. Or she. I don't know what my leader is. My leader is, I made the leader Ivas. I think Ivas is the guy. One of them. I think he's like the graying one. He's probably asleep right now. Is that him? Yep. That's him. That's Ivas right there. I can still build some more. Or dig some more. Because we have so much copper. I've never seen this much copper, like, in one specific area. It's just totally being dug out here. Oh, we finally have... That is amazing. I guess because we got the smeltery, or the... I think it's called the smeltery. Whatever that thing was called. The furnace. Yep, the furnace. I totally goofed that one up. Yeah, because we have the furnace built, they can make coal now without digging it out. That's neat. So I need more torches. Everything's pretty well lit up, but not as well as I'd like it to be. So, oh my gosh, is that coal? I didn't click on that though. Yes! Okay, it takes 10 logs to make one piece of coal. Or you can dig out the coal, which is just fantastic because it's a lot quicker. So that is a good find. I was waiting. I was wondering when I was going to get some coal down here because I've searched for so long and I found all this copper but no coal. Yeah. So carpenters are working on those torches, which is good news, and this is already built. So I want to see, what is the forge? It melts things down, so we can finally make copper bars for our other workshops to use. The weaponsmith and the I'm saying a lot. The weaponsmith and the armorsmith can use the bronze bar, or can use the bars to make some armor. My normal word is so. I don't know why I'm saying so much. It's out of character for me. I'm not sure which is better sounding or worse sounding there though. Let's see. We need a blacksmith. Where was that? Smelter. Smelters, yeah, if you have worn pieces of armor or worn weapons that they're not using anymore, they can smelt it back into ores, but in my opinion it's not very useful until you actually start running out of lots of stuff. I'm going to make a metalworker, I think. No, not metalworker. Blacksmith? Blacksmith. Because tools and armor, most important thing. Armor's nice to have, or not armor, weapons. Weapons are nice to have too, but tools I definitely need so more people can be working, and armor is good just to keep them alive. I'd rather they stay alive longer than killed faster. Speaking of which, I think I can make a knife? I want a sword. Stone sword. There we go. I can make a few of these because they definitely need something. They need some swords because they're kind of fighting with their fists right now, which worked well on the... Oh, there's the skull helmet. Which worked well on the goblins. I wish that had recorded so much because they were pretty... They were fast. They were in and out. They killed the goblins. They were just knocking on the door. Nobody died. It was magnificent. I'm amazed that my gnomes survived that. Well, they normally survived the first time, but they didn't even bleed or anything. It was painless. It was quick and just nice. And finally have this done, the distillery. They have some drinks, but definitely not enough to make me happy about that. So, teas are made from mushrooms. I don't have any mushrooms. I do have grain, which I could either be using to make bread or beer, apparently. I'm gonna stick with bread, because we don't have enough grain for it to make a difference, and I'm already making bread out of it. But fruits are pretty awesome. So, we have so many fruits. So we're going to make wine out of this. 20. 20 seems like a good amount. We just don't want to run out completely. And we don't want to run out completely out of fruits either. But we have strawberries and apples. So they should be alright. Oh yeah, this happened. I carved out this. I didn't carve out the floor. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Get rid of the floor here. That's interesting looking. It's like a little cave because the floor isn't removed. Oh wait, don't do that. Digging out places is so difficult, I find, in this, because you have to get rid of, first you have to get rid of the ramps so that there's not just stray ramps. Then you should get rid of the flooring, and then you get rid of the wall itself, just to mine in a single area. There's so much to it, and I am not the most conscientious person. I always forget this kind of stuff. They dig it out quickly enough, though. So, I will get rid of this flooring right here. I'm not sure how far back I put it. I think it was... Yeah, I have no idea. It's definitely not that far. Two more blocks, probably. Oh, nope, don't, stop doing things. Stop it. There you go. That needs to be chopped down. Yeah, because the reason that I did this was because I wanted to add more farms, and if I was going to expand in any direction, I wanted to push it closer into the house so it's easier to defend. That's why this happened in the first place. Just removing this is so difficult sometimes. All the little things. I wish they were done automatically. Like, I wish that if you told them to chop down a place and or to dig out a place and it happened to have a tree on it, that they would dig out the tree as well. But it's not the case. So, you know, gotta watch out for that. Does that get rid of it? I wonder. Yep, I guess that got rid of it. Unless no, it didn't move. I think, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect area right there. And I dug it out so it should line up with this. So I can get rid of that area too. Whoops. Remove floor. There we go. I think... No, because I feel like it should be online with that. Ah! Oh, yeah. No, I said that. Yeah. I brought back the ambassador. So the ambassador means that I can finally get some merchants in here eventually. I'm not sure what pleasing the ambassador does. I know that he has, like, he needs to be, or he wants to be at a certain level of happy. It said somewhere, I don't know where. Maybe it's in Kingdom? No, I don't remember where. But he says he's unhappy unless he has, like, his own quarters, and the quarters have to have a certain, like, worth in them. But I don't have a room for this guy. Poor guy. The ambassador of whatever its name was called, something cheese, the Chilled Kingdom. That's it. Yeah. He needs a room. So I'll make his own personal quarter right there. And I'll assign it to... I'm sure he has a name. Oh, Pinky? Pinky. Well then. I don't think there's a bed in there. Oh, that's why, because it doesn't have walls. Okay. It doesn't have, it has those marble walls that I don't like. So... I guess I will replace those. Make it look nice. Is time going? Oh, it's so hard to tell when everyone's sleeping because all the movement stops. But it is. You can tell up here. Well, now it's not moving because I'm doing this. Yep. Just move that around. And we can have our lovely basalt walls. Yep. Google's amazing. Taught me how to pronounce that. It was difficult, actually, because there were two different ways to pronounce it, as I found. Like, I think there was a British way and an American way, as there are with all words, but when I was looking up how to pronounce it, it didn't give me one simple way. It said, like, basalt, American basalt, I think that was the YouTube video that I looked up on that. Yeah, I'm just never gonna learn how to pronounce most things in life. It's sad, really. I should have told them to get rid of those. We could just have, or I can just cancel the jobs. Ah, that looks so ugly, though. This is a hard choice. I think I'm gonna leave it until I have the motivation to move it. I think that's the only choice, really. So at least they all have bedrooms, and Pinky, whatever his name is he gonna sleep in there? No, he's making a bed. Okay, what's his name? Where's his face? Pinky. Requires, there we go. I don't think that was an option before, but now he requires a bed, so he's gonna get a bed in a matter of seconds. His very own elegant straw bed. Beautiful. And it definitely have enough straw to last now. So our new goal, yay, they're almost building this. Our new goal is an actual bed. So we need cotton. We have cotton, but we need a tailor to use that cotton. And for the tailor, we still need a bone needle, which means that I'm going to eventually have to slaughter one of these guys. I don't want to yet, because I still want 2 babies. I think it's... Ooh, that's scary. There's a bear over there. I think as soon as the yaks give birth, both of them, then regardless of what comes out, I'm gonna have to kill one of them, because I definitely want the tailor soon. Because I think the tailor is also pretty important in creating armor, regardless of if it's cloth armor, because I think they make the fittings, the undergarment part of that. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I'm pretty sure they're involved. So, why do you need the anvil? Oh, for this, of course. So, yeah, we definitely have enough copper to spare. Copper's never going to be an issue for us. Well, eventually, because I'm going to stop gathering it at some point, because I'll forget. But it's not an issue right now. So, I think I'll get rid of some more trees, since we run out of logs so quickly. And we have some clippings, but I should take some more clippings. Where is that? Yeah, because I run out of things really quickly. I totally forget to get the clippings, and suddenly you're all out of pine trees. You can't build anymore. I've never gotten to that point, but I'm always scared of that. Is that a bear? Well, if you leave it alone, we're not going to get any little other bears bothering us. So, hopefully they'll be able to leave it alone. Watch it happen. Watch it happen that they don't leave it alone, and suddenly... Where am I on this map? Yes. And suddenly they start getting attacked and bleeding. That's not cool, but it'll happen. Oh, we got a merchant, finally. Is that where are you? Where are you? Oh my gosh. Invisible merchant? Maybe he's at his, yeah, he's here already. Okay. So, this is kind of like if you ever played Banished, where you don't have money, you have worth, and you trade something, and, for example, this guy has wine that's for sale for, well, its worth is 1.2, I think. So I can buy however much. If I put in 2, for example, if I put in this 1 copper ore, then I can get 1 apple wine in return, but I would have lost 0.8 worth. I could have gotten a little bit more. So that's what that is. I can also get more yaks, and I wonder if it's almost worth it just to get one so I can kill it, but I think I'll just wait on it. Or maybe, tough decisions. But I don't need any of this. Normally, if I'm running low on something, and I know I'm running low on drink, but not low enough to warrant actually buying some, I will buy some. But nothing they have is really all that helpful for me right now. I guess I could get animals. Maybe I will. How many seeds, I'm telling you, are the best? I have so much basalt, I mean, but it's not worth much, or anything at all, actually. Strawberry seeds, there we go. It's only worth, yeah, if I sold all my strawberry seeds, and this is how much you're selling, this is how much you're trading over, then I would only have 95 in worth. I lost that. Whatever. I'd only have 95 in worth, which would not get me one of these things. So it's not worth it at this point to sell it, so I'll just continue on. I don't really need a merchant anymore. Pity, really. But I never really wanted... I invited the ambassador over so I would have a merchant who would regularly come over, but I don't really need it right now. It's really good when you're starving to death because food sells for a pretty cheap amount. especially if it's either that or dying. So that's neat. Yep, chopping down these trees. Logs, I think we need another grove, but I'm wondering where to put it. We do have more space now. This doesn't align perfectly. I need to chop this down, but I'm gonna do this the smart way this time. And I'm going to fell the trees first. And then I'm going to cut down the floor after. I'll go around that. And once that's all done, then I will get rid of the blocks underneath it. Do this systematically so I'm not gonna have an issue. It'll be wonderful. Best thing you ever saw. Get rid of this and all of these, and might as well get rid of that. I'm really bad at aiming. Okay, wait. There we go. No! Work with me. What is that? Why does that do that? Should I go down? Oh, that's probably better. Yes. And I'm gonna get rid of that because I can just get rid of the floor above it really easily. The problems when you replace floor. The problems when you strand your little gnomes on top of a little block in the middle of nothing and they have to build to get back down. That's difficult. Hey, look how neat he looks. He has his 2 swords and his skull helmet. He's just... I think that's our leader, Voss, right? Yep. Neato. So, I think I'll see you guys in the next episode where we're going to eventually murder something so we can get this tailor thing going. See you guys then.